How do you think the tournament will end up?
Tournament, I win. Demeki win. We all win. For the tournament, I think. All right. Okay. So today, what we're doing is we are doing the f***ing tournament thing right here. This thing right here. This thing. We are determining the brackets. These are all the people that are in the tournament. It's a very small tournament because of COVID. So, you know, we're keeping we got Demeki here.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite boy, Demeki. Will I win? I don't know. I'm bringing Dark Angels and Death Guard. I've played Death Guard for a few months now, maybe 4 months. And then I've played Dark Angels, not yet. It will be the first time during the tournament, but I've been playing Warhammer now for over a year.
We also got Tom. He's one of our new people.
Well, both my lists are Tal. I just need to be clear about that right now, just so that we're not getting into anything that we thought it was anything better. My name is Tom. I'm with Jim Dark Gaming. People also call me Beast. That's one of my nicknames here. Been playing for probably 5 years now, 4 to 5 years. Really started picking up speed at the end of 7th and into 8th. Got into Farsight Enclave. Army was really kind of what stuck me into it. So, been playing pretty much since then.
We got Bricky. He's one of our new people.
Yeah, I'm new. Do you want me to do like, hey, I'm Bricky and blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Bricky, and I've been playing Warhammer since about late or early-ish 7th edition. I forget what. Hold on. What was it?
I have to figure out my
I forget. It's like, hello, everybody. My name is Bricky. I've been playing Warhammer for about 6 to 7 years now, sometime during 7th edition. And the two armies I am bringing are the Sisters of Battle and the Imperial Guard.
We got Mark here. He's one of our new people. He's from Jim Dark. Him and Tom, they kiss
A lot.
Look at each other.
Now kiss.
Now kiss.
Look at those,
No,
see those puppy eyes.
on camera.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Marky Mark with Jim Dark. I have been playing 40k for probably about 10 years now, since I think 5th, when Assault on Black Reach came out with Space Marines and Orcs, and it's been fun. It's been on and off, of course. Everybody that plays obviously goes on and off. Sometimes your army sucks, and sometimes it doesn't. So you obviously play when it doesn't.
And then this is John P.
Hey, stay in school.
Yeah, stay in school.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am John P. And for this tournament, I will be bringing Space Wolves and Blood Angels. What's after that? So I've been playing for about a year now, like the rest of like Matt and Demeki. So I guess you could say we're on the shorter end of the stick in terms of experience. But you know, it's been a very, I've learned a lot in the past year about this game. I definitely, yeah.
Who are you?
I'm Pedro.
Hey, dude, check this out.
Oh my god. What was the point of that?
Hello, everybody. I am Magikarp Fly, and I am bringing some bug Tyranid boys and some clown boys in the Harlequins. I've been playing Warhammer 40k for about like a year now. And like it's like I tripped into the hobby and now I've just like fallen face first, just going straight into a bottomless pit. I do not see an end in sight where every time that I wake up in the morning, I'm just like, oh man, I wonder how I can make my list better. This is kind of cool. I kind of want this model. Oh man, this army's really cheap right now. Fuck, I'm broke. And we are doing our fucking bracket thing to figure out who's fighting each other on the tournament on the 21st of November. Are you guys excited for it?
Yeah.
That does not sound very exciting. I'm gonna do the whole like auditorium thing. Let me hear it again. Let me hear it again, boys. Yeah! I have all of our stuff inside these cups. Now we all have 2 armies each that we're putting into the tournament, and we have 4 buys that we have to also put in. So what we decided with the buys is that the armies with the least amount of wins, I'm looking at Demeki.
Both are at 0. 1, never been played.
So we have all the buys right here, and then we have all the regular stuff right here. Who wants to draw? Who wants to draw? Who wants to draw? I almost called you Tom.
What? Why?
Because we're two
It's because
bearded
we're
white
both
guys.
bearded white guys?
Can you open it and then show the camera which one is going up?
It's Nids.
Oh, nice.
And then now that it's done,
Swallow it.
I am in the first round right here. Round
you
two.
get a buy?
I get a buy.
It's Nids.
So Tyranids, first of all, Tyranids are like these bug boys. You know, they are these bug boys just like coming into the world, coming in, taking over planets, eating up all the dirt, eating up all the biomass, evolving themselves and making them stronger, stopping their enemies from communicating with other people. They're fucking badass. And I'm bringing them, and I'm so excited because I want to see them die. I'm bringing them with 2 Exocrines and no Hive Guard. I'm not a big fan of Hive Guard. As far as 9th edition goes, I don't think that they're as great as they used to be. So I completely dropped them from the list, and I'm bringing like 110 Termagants. I'm bringing like a Malanthrope, which just got buffed from the new Forge World drop. Bringing some Tyranid Warriors to apply some Synapse. It's going to be a great time. It's a lot of chaff, a lot of resistances, a lot of stuff that's going to make it hard for people to really get rid of all the bodies that I'm bringing onto the board. For my Tyranids, I don't want to fight Astra Militarum at all. Astra Militarum has so much blast weapons, and like as much as it would sound fun to just see like a fight of fucking World War II looking ass, fucking WAP ass looking fucking Imp Guard fighting against my WAP ass fucking Tyranids, I don't want that to happen. They're just gonna get shredded.
You spelled that wrong.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I know.
No, I didn't.
let Marky pick.
Do I gotta eat it?
No.
I was just hungry.
I got it.
I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look. Is it upside down?
No. No, turn
Now
around.
it is.
No.
Who is that? It
Oh,
looks like.
sisters.
Get this away from me.
Sisters.
Get it away. I didn't want to draw that.
Ricky, you have such pretty handwriting.
Thanks. I don't.
It's photoshopped.
Yeah, it's not real.
Actually, a stamp.
For my first army, it is the Sisters of Battle, the insanely zealotous arm of the ecclesiarchy, the fighting force of the church, the all-female organization whose entire sole purpose is to kill the heretic, the mutant, and the psyker, or the witch, I guess, using the Melta, Flamer, and Bolter, the Holy Trinity. As for my army specifically, I will be taking a large amount of infantry, mainly developed around my Celestian and my Retributor squads with some character support, like Junith Yeruta for +1 invul, rerolling 1s to hit and wound, and Saint Celestine and her bodyguards as well for some really good countercharge melee threats, and just a gigantic distraction. For armies I don't want to fight, I'm a little scared of Orcs. I'm not taking any real melee threats in my build, so the fact that all of them can just drown me in weight of dice does scare me a little bit. As for the matchup I do want to fight, I'm actually surprisingly excited to fight Space Marine variants, because I have a whole build around shooting back at them at my death, so it might be kind of fun to slowly plink away at the Space Marines during their own turn. It's kind of funny.
An asshole.
I know.
No, I want to do it.
I want to do it.
No, I want to do
wanna
it.
throw it.
No, I want to do it. I want to.
Let Matt throw it.
Don't do it.
That was good.
That was a good shot.
That's pretty solid. That's actually really good. Oh man, here you go.
Ow. All right, the next buy.
Death Guard.
Death God.
All right. Okay. Do you want to put him up on the board?
No, now eat it.
What the fuck?
You don't eat Death Guard. Death Guard nasty. No more.
So the lore is that Typhus had betrayed his boys and like lured them into the warp. Papa Nurgle came and like took the Death Guard, and brought them to the Nurgle side, and it was all because of Typhus, because Typhus was like secretly like worshiping Papa Nurgle. And then after it was all said and done, Papa Nurgle's like, "Hey Mortarion, here's a planet." And then Typhus got butthurt because after Mortarion got the planet, he like made it in the image of his home planet, and Typhus was like, "You have feelings, that's dumb. I'm gonna go fucking spread Nurgle's fucking pox all over the universe." And then Mortarion's like, "It's okay, girl. You can just come back whenever I need you, all right?" So that's Death Guard for you. I don't want to fucking fight Matt's Quins at all. Never, ever. I don't want to fight against his Quins. At least for my Death Guard, I don't want to fight against his Quins. I'm bringing a very vehicle-heavy list now. No Mortarion, lots of Demon Princes, and 3 Plague Burst Crawlers, and a Rhino. So I really don't want to fight against Matt's Quins. That's the only thing I don't want to fight against. Why did you pick that picture?
Because he made you look ugly.
He picked the most unflattering photos of all of us.
To AU. To AU. To Tau.
Oh shit! Oh no!
Oh yeah.
No, stop. No.
Why do I got it? All right.
Does it go here or here?
Tau wins! Fuck you, Bricky. I am Sisters of Battle now. So the armies I'm bringing are Tau and Tau. Both my lists are Tau. So Farsight Enclave exclusively. Basically, I mean, the whole thing is that's my army. So I'm going to run both lists. They're going to be pretty ridiculous, and I'm hoping to be entertaining more than anything else, because Tau is not the greatest right now. So I chose Farsight Enclaves mainly because of the lore to them. I think they're awesome. They're a Tau army that defected against the Tau Empire. They decided to make their own way in the universe to understand it better, not to be ruled by the ethereal caste, which is, you know, if you know your Tau lore, they're the head honchos. I'm actually going to run the 8 in a tournament because I like pain. Although that one I actually kind of feel might be pretty good. It's the 8, and I'm also running an additional 2 Riptides, so I'm at least getting the 3 Riptide rule in and some infantry. So I figure that they can kind of support each other, and hopefully out of all of the lists, the 8 are going to last the longest. They're going to hopefully be my long game. Armies I want to fight. Honestly, I'd say first and foremost would be Imperial Guard. I really like fighting them. I think it's a complementary playstyle. It's entertaining more than anything, really. And I'd also really like to fight Tyranids. I haven't gotten to very much. They're a lot of fun. I love the lore of Tyranids, and I like the whole aspect of like gun line versus monster line. I think that, again, is very entertaining. So those 2, I think, are the key ones that I really, really want to fight.
So how do you feel about this matchup so far? Sisters versus
God.
Tau. Do you want to go on to them?
It totally depends on which list. If he's running the 8 one, I'm actually a little scared because he's got Triptides. But if he's running the Tiger Shark one, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
How do you feel about that matchup, Tom?
that'll be fun. I think that'll be all right.
I think it'll be a good time.
Have you sisters before?
Yeah. But it's going to be better that wasn't my secondary list. With the secondary list, I would have been like, cool, so 10 minutes in, we're done.
Yeah, it's gonna be a short stream that day.
Yeah,
guys.
it's gonna be real quick. I'm just gonna have flyers and it'll be annoying.
Is there only one left?
Riptide?
No. Oh, it's 2 more.
I think so.
Why are we giving this a buy?
What?
This Blood Angels. What the fuck? Ah, there we go. Much better. Orcs.
Nice.
Everyone wants to see orcs though.
Orcs.
Orcs with a Z.
Now give us a nice little.
Oh, I don't know how
wog.
to spell.
No, Matt, no.
Give us a nice little wog.
No one likes the wall.
Give us a nice
No,
wog.
don't do it. I hate it.
Don't do
I hate it.
I can't do it.
It's either you do that or you eat the paper.
The darkest,
man.
the greenest, and the fungus among us. They are the orcs. They are so fun. I mean, if you play orcs, it's always random. It's always chance. But you know what? It is a good time. Orcs are great. They love to crump, and so do I. So for the orcs, I'm taking the new Forge World War Boss on bike. We lost him for a little bit, but you know, he's back. It's fine. We're okay. He can still crump. I'm also taking a gaggle of boys. I don't leave home without my shock jump dragstas. They're too good to pass up. They snipe stuff really well. I'm also taking 6 mech guns. Now, I haven't ran those before, but I heard they're okay. I heard they're okay. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Everybody gonna get crumped. Yeah, so as far as armies I don't want to play, Harlequins scare the shit out of me. And Sisters, I've played them and they spanked me and I did not like it. Normally I like it. I did not like it. It's dry.
Oh, he got the underhand on that one. He did the softball throw.
Choose your fate.
Choose your fate, young man.
Death Watch.
Oh, again?
No, I'm right there.
Oh, no, fuck, he was me.
I'm right here.
Both on
Yeah,
the
you're
board
right there.
now. Nice. Damn, we got both marquees on the board already. Wait, that means
Ooh, D-Watch. I am taking the Death Watch for my first army. They are the Space Marines clad in black armor, retrained in the art of slaying the alien. They are the xenophobic Space Marines, and I'm gonna try my damnedest to do them justice. I started playing Death Watch because I love fighting aliens. It all stemmed from Starship Troopers, favorite movie. Shame on you if you don't like it. Yeah, so as far as who I think takes the cake, I don't think I will. Orcs are great, and I think I brought a pretty sweaty list, but I mean, they're still orcs. They're not super S tier, and Death Watch, the supplement just came out. I mean, forgive me. I'm gonna try my best. I hate to say it, I think sisters are gonna take it. I've played a few armies, and man, they are mean. They are mean.
Send it.
Send it.
Throwing up your paper.
It was the right spot. But...
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I drew myself.
Orcs cow, baby, let's go.
Dude, you've already won one match.
So one of the lists I'm bringing is basically called the Titan Killers, and I'm running 2 Tiger Shark AX-10s and 2 Riptides, and that's basically the list. There's a couple infantry models, but that's basically the list. It's more or less a giant hammer. Honestly, I really think out of this entire tournament, it's probably gonna be Sisters and Death Guard. Those are, I think, the top performing ones right now. So I would only assume that they're gonna be top performing and beat the rest of us. Certainly me. I know I'm gonna die very quickly.
Watch you just win the whole thing.
Right? It's like, yeah, that would be great. Yeah. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Tiger toe.
That was impressive. That was impressive.
That was almost.
Psych, bitch. Got you, bitch. Oh. What is it? Harlequins.
Harlequins.
Quinn.
He's like,
Harley Quinn.
Ew.
Mr. J!
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it right now.
what?
CBT.
Harlequins, they're like basically Segiro's the god of trickery. They're his like little mini army, basically sending them off to do all kinds of errands. They're like killer jester looking guys. They have quickly become one of my favorite armies in the game. They're so cool. They're part of Eldar. They come in, they fight very beautifully. Like the entire point of them is that when they fight like it's an art form, so it looks super, super cool. Their color schemes are nice. They're always like, they're causing people to get sick because of how fast they move. And yeah, I'm bringing them in. I'm bringing them in like frozen stars. So I'm not bringing fusion boats or anything. I'm not bringing like a bunch of star weavers. I'm bringing just some melee Harlequins coming in, doing a bunch of attacks, getting some reroll failed wound rolls, doing a bunch of jank stuff. They're going to be ignoring terrain. It's going to be a great time. They're just going to go up the board and just fuck shit up. I'm going to be like, meow, meow, burn, burn, and then fucking die and kill. And that's how you play Warhammer.
Can you make an airplane noise?
I can make a UFO noise.
Oh, okay, let's do that. Yeah. I like it.
Actually, I was looking over all the lists, and it looks like that a lot of people brought some really, really good lists, like some really interesting stuff. So it's kind of up in the air, depending on what the matchups are. I think that Blood Angels have a really, really good chance of winning. Sanguinary Guard are nasty. Death Company are nasty. Fucking Sisters have a good chance of winning. You know, oddly enough, I even think that Tyranids have a good chance of winning. But I think that the person that's gonna take it all will probably be Bricky, I think. He has the most like games underneath his belt, and he's tall, so I'm short. You can beat me up.
Quins were definitely one of the ones I was scared to face. So they were one of my top to take this tournament lists or armies.
All right, I'm shaking it. Matt's gonna draw it.
Yeah.
Why was so much force?
It's like fisted the cup.
Fuck your cup.
What you got?
Who is it?
Wait, you get to do both?
Yeah, I was gonna say this is
be
the
Blood
person who's
Angels.
army.
It's gonna be Blood Angels. Watch.
It's wolves. I bet it's
Wolves?
wolves.
I can't see.
He's looking at me, so I don't know.
Oh, is it Imgard?
It's not Imgard. It's Astra Militarum.
How dare you? How dare you? That's not how you spell that. For my second list, we have the Imperial Guard, the Hammer of the Emperor, the untold billions of men and women, all of their tanks and their artillery, and just a giant cluster of men running down people to the point where their number one strategy is to clog the enemy tanks with your dead. Guard for me is mainly centered around my one big boy unit, my Hellhammer. It's a more close quarters variant of the Baneblade, and combining that, I'm actually running Catachin with it. So we have a whole bunch of Strength 4 Guardsmen with a bunch of crazy characters like some missionaries, but mainly Iron Hand Strachan and Sergeant Harker, combined with 2 extra Manticores and a couple more artillery to really bring a lot of pain from both far away and up close. I think the tournament will most likely come down to me or Matt, because a lot of us kind of really spent a lot of time building our lists. That being said, I'm a little scared of John P because he's running 2 separate melee-based Space Marine armies, the Wolves and the Blood Angels, and both those armies are both really good, and he's got more time than he is before. I think he's really starting to shape up to being a pretty good player. So I would love just a random-ass army to get to like 2nd place, though. I want Tau. I want the Tyranid Termagon spam. I want my Guard, my Hellhammer, to just get #1 because it has no reason to. That'd be fun. It's always fun when random shit happens.
You want to sling yourself up there? That was close enough.
Let me find out which John P. I'm gonna face.
Hey,
The Wolves!
The Wolves!
The Wolves!
We get the rematch.
Let's go.
For those of you that don't know Space Wolves, they are essentially Vikings, Viking Space Marines that have a true love for very big canine wolves. They like to fight in close combat, they like to drink mead, they like to scrap with each other, they're very anti-authoritative. They are the Emperor's like loyal hound dogs. A lot of people say they will probably never go to Chaos because they're just so damn loyal. They will do the Emperor's bidding just because they're like a dog, they're fucking loyal. I brought a lot of Thunderwolf cavalry. I have 2 squads of 5, and then on top of that, I have a Wolf Lord on Thunderwolves, so that makes 11 Thunderwolves total. The new supplement just came out this weekend. There's a lot of cool new psychic powers and I guess warlord traits that I'm excited to use for the first time. So that's gonna be cool. Who I don't want to face is probably Bricky's sisters. I took a look at his list. He brought a lot of Melta. It's pretty scary. I mean, like, obviously Melta is hit or miss, but like if it hits, I'm dead.
It is
Tau.
the Blood Angels and the Dark Angels.
Angels!
We're Charlie's Angels.
Dark Angels. They like during the Primarch Sun Lion, the lion, that's the Primarch's name. He's like sleeping on the rock. That's where they live. I don't know anything else about them. They like plasma. They got a plane. Those were. So Dark Angels, because I know they like to stand still and shoot. We've got 3 units of just Phobos Marines, not the new Primaris Intercessors, nothing crazy. They actually don't really fit right now because like what would fit is heavy Intercessors and they're not out yet. Of course, a unit that I would like to have is not out yet. I got a lot of bikes. I've got the Jet and lots of Terminators because I'll be back.
Jesus. Right.
Matt might go pretty far with Quins. I don't know about Nids. They are pretty fucking resilient though. I hate fighting against them because I feel like I get nowhere. And John P. Space Wolves, I think, will go pretty far. I don't know about Blood Angels because I've only fought them like once. Bricky's sisters are pretty disgusting. Everybody's got some potential to win. I'm sure, I have no idea. I haven't even looked at anybody else's list, but you know, I feel like it's wide open for everyone.
Asmodai. Are you taking Asmodai?
No.
Oh, okay. He's not very good.
No.
Blood Angels. Blood Angels are very pristine looking. They wear bright red armor. You'll see them with like little like halos and like big cupid wings. That's how they look on the outside, but the inside, they're very tormented. They're haunted by the death of their Primarch Sanguinius. Like the older Blood Angels Marine gets, the more like nightmares they have about Sanguinius. Sanguinius's like horrible death. I'm excited to run it. It's a different list than what I'm used to running because there's a good mix of just like shooting and mobility. Yeah, so there's a few things that Blood Angels have access to that Space Wolves don't because they're both non-Codex compliant Space Marines. Space Wolves don't have access to an Apothecary, but Blood Angels do. So I'm excited to finally be able to use like the new OP Apothecary that Space Marines have access to. I think if Demeki can like figure out Dark Angels, like with the new supplement they got, he could be a dark horse for an army he's never played before. I wouldn't be surprised if Bricky ended up just like taking the whole thing. He's kind of beat us a lot on stream, off stream. I think he's only lost like a handful of times to us off stream and not on stream at all. Marky also is a very good player. I wouldn't be surprised if he did really well too. He has 2 really good armies also, Orcs and Deathwatch. I played against him. He's beaten me before. Matt also has 2 very good armies. Matt plays the objective very well, and I feel like I learned something new about playing the objective every time I go against him. It's a fun learning experience. And then Tom might pull out some crazy shit with his like, obviously he's playing Tau, so like people might not expect anything out of him, but you never know. He might do something crazy. I think he's running the 8. And with the 8, he might just roll hot and just kill everyone and prove everyone wrong. And Tau might be good in 9 after all.
Now, are there any switches that we need to do, or is this good?
Looks
I'm trying to think. It's like,
Is anyone about to face themselves in the first round?
yeah,
Right.
about the buy. What about
I think we got, no, I think everything's good.
I think everything's good.
It actually just
Yeah,
kind
those
of worked
fights on
out,
the buy.
yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm not in the same bracket and you guys aren't, yeah.
All right. Here's what we got, guys. Are you ready?
No.
All right, chat. All right, guys, here's what we got. Round 1 starting on November 21st. We've got Simsters of Battle versus Tau running the 8. After that, on 11/23, we've got Dumbwatch versus Harlequins, but this is Astral Militarum versus Space Wolves. And then we got Dark Angels versus Blood Angels. And then for the buys, we have Tyranids, who's going to fight either Simsters or Tau. Death Guard, who's going to fight either Dumbwatch or Quins. Orcs, who are going to fight either Imp Guard or Puppies.
You said the right thing.
And then we got Tau, who's going to fight either of the Angels. And there we go. That's it. That's the thing. That's the tournament. There we go. That we did it, guys. We did the bracket and everything.
Well, don't forget, it's double elimination. So if we lose, there is a loser's bracket.
There is a losers bracket. That is true. That is true. But we're not streaming any of those.
We're not?
We're not streaming any of the losers bracket. No.
Oh. It's going to be so funny, though, because losers bracket, generally, the winner of that fights the winner of this. Yeah. So it's just going to be like, one of us gets eliminated, no one's going to know.
Yeah.
And then someone's just going to walk up like out of a coffin.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
like the Undertaker?
Hey, the 8 are back.
And there we go. That's it. That's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Stream.
Days over there.
Days. Twitch.tv. Farsight check.
You didn't put that on the board, man.
Bracket. Did you spell it right?
Tyranids versus Twitch.
What kind of handwriting is that?
So judgmental people's handwriting.
Twitch.tv Farsight check.
Okay. All right, never mind. Is that a C or a fucking?
I know. What the fuck? Is this the backwards J?
I'm gonna start judging it now.
Bye, guys.